It's your boy Fine Nino coming back at you live with another live stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. If you are new, hit that like and subscribe button for all this great content. We do drop shorts on the daily and videos. I'll say twice a week. But we are back live. Welcome. We are rocking with the Buckeyes Dynasty today. And yeah, man, let's get a few, see how many games we can get in. There's things to do, so let's do it. Let's get right to it. Get right to it. We need to, that's what I said I was gonna do. Or keep that the same. There we go. Alright. I'll handle this first. Okay, need it. Oh, all right. Tactician unlocked. Let's go. All right. Oh, we beat Minnesota. Okay. So let's go ahead. Did we do everything we need to do? I don't think so. I don't want to waste on a right tackle. How many right tackles are there? Ooh, not bad on here. It's QB. See if it works. Mr. Recoup. Alright. All right. Oh yeah, so this right tackle now, man. Yeah, this right tackle will have to go. If you don't want to come play for us, you ain't got to. What you want? Pro potential. That's all we can do. Hold on, chat. We back, chat. We back, chat. Alright, I think we're good to advance. Alright, chat. Give me 1 second. Go to the restroom. We got our first commitment. All right, got another one. And another. Let's go. Let's go. Listen, the best stay in Ohio, y'all. The best in Ohio stay in Ohio. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. Ooh, we got Illinois. All right. At Illinois, too. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a tough game. Check out the recruits. He want to come compete. There we go. That's how we get someone to come compete. Top classes. All right, top 3. All right, do that after this game. Tour. Nope. Nope. I gotta wear white. Sorry. Let's get it. No, it's playing. See, I might have heard double for a second there.
College football trophies are sacred. From spittoons to axes, symbols of animosity and history between two programs. And today, one of the more obscure trophies at stake for the hotly contested Buck. Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. And he's going to bring this one out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. So Ohio State's offense will have the football first.
Let's go.
Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Ball.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of...
There he goes! Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
We need it. Start out early.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the Buckeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Got the first down. Looking for more. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
I don't
know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
For sure.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Right on the money.
Let's go.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types.
Hold on. Let me go to controls real quick. Ball carrier. Yeah. I gotta flick it. So what did I do? Hold it. I held it. Okay, nah. Just flick it.
Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
Makes the grab on third. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
So Illinois' offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Gets it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on third.
Illinois needs a big play here on third and long. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Now adjusting. Get the touchdown, get the first down, or just get down. And the quarterback does.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He makes a grab. He is an absolute blur out there, and it doesn't take him many grabs to have that yards per catch through the roof, sort of like Harris Campbell has done or David Boston back in the day.
And these are the guys that skip.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year.
Appreciate you tapping through Emily Productions. Welcome to the channel, man.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit
Appreciate
on
the
the field,
support,
and this
man. But
defense
yes,
will be
always
called on
go
to
Bucks,
protect this
man. Can't
lead.
wait till next Thursday. Well, this Thursday coming up.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one.
Let's go.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Arkin. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, Dave?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do. Because a lot of times the hatred is so...
I was on that, y'all. Chat, I was on that. Look at this. Look at this. They thought they was about to set this up. We was on that. He could have handed it. He could have threw it. But we was on it.
Emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations.
That was good D
where
right
I can
there.
bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Let's go.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The short hands, it's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Gets it out quickly. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. This rivalry more than a century old with the Buckeyes dominating most of the time, guys.
And just think about that. All this time, these Ohio State and Illinois fans have been talking about and looking forward to this rivalry. To your point, absolutely. Ohio State, more often than not, has been on the winning side of it. And Illinois now, David, they're going to be trying to create a little new trend here.
Yeah, try to get some mojo. Try to get some momentum on their side. Try to change this rivalry. And listen, it starts one at a time, right? Like the old coaches speak, we got to throw out those records from 100 years ago. They don't matter. Let's dominate today.
The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Here comes the heat. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
It just took too long to...
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a play call.
No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field. And they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury for defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Pocket breaking down. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. He might want another play. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tate. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. The trophy that the Buckeyes and Illini play for, the Illabuck, guys, is a giant wooden turtle.
Imagine that, man. You're having to put your trophies in a water tank and feed it. It's probably the only trophy that ever had that ability. It's incredible. It was nurtured. Maybe a little bit different story now, David, but that is pretty cool history, Reese.
Yeah, and I guess you really only need one turtle every 100 years, so the trophy's not expensive. I guess you just got to take care of it, and every year you pass a live living animal. That's why they changed it.
Complete to the right. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. He wants to throw it again. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Had to get it up out of there.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film.
Right.
They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Yeah, we're going to look at the tight end first. Something like that. See what that safety does, too. Let's see what the safety over Cornell does since they're pressing up over Cornell.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And The last couple weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Try to get it to the middle for our kicker. Let's go.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Oh.
Strong belief in this running game as he powers his way ahead and picks up 8. It's 4th and 1. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights.
Take the points.
And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Notre Dame is getting worked right now in their own dojo. We've seen this team in a lot of big spots over the years, but I can't think of a worse beatdown. They're trailing by 24 to Cal. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Phyllis?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got his man on the right. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And so you got a guy who makes a play downfield like that. How anxious do you think they're going to be to continue in man coverage?
Yeah, I don't know, Reese. They're going to need a plan. They're going to maybe want to think about more zone coverage or maybe even bracketing this running back if he decides to come out of the backfield, because right now they don't seem to have an answer for him.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Looking downfield, it's Altmaier.
Oh, he caught that.
He's got him. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Wants to throw on first down.
Let's go.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll have to push it downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field.
They ain't gonna kick it, right? They're not about to kick this, right? They kicked it? What? 1.5.
And they'll mark it down
I can't
at
believe
the 30.
they kicked that.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime
All right,
update.
y'all.
Gentlemen, the Illibuck is on the line, and already Ohio State and Illinois have given us some stirring moments. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Ohio State and...
All right, be right back, chat. bad, chat. We back. All right.
It plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Buckeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half.
Let's go. It's got to be smart.
Coming out with it, it's Sanders. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going Pete.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half if they keep giving him...
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Let's go.
And this offense, man, they're in a tough spot, right? Like, the throws are coming. You're down. You need to make plays in the passing game, but you got to protect your quarterback better. This defense, they've got their ears pinned back. You got to do something about it.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there.
Safety does.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Buckeyes starting to pull away from this one.
Look at that dime. That was too easy. You can't press Jeremiah. And then I messed you up with the motion. Like, oh yeah, we faked that. Like, he's already got 3 steps on him. It's over. All I gotta do and all I gotta do is just stand right here in the pocket. I ain't gotta move. I didn't move not one bit. I just hiked the ball and stayed in one spot.
Boy is in trouble.
First of all, we all know Ohio State's the more talented team every time they play. Illinois knows that going into. They need things to go right. Not everything going right in this rivalry game. The wheels are starting to come off, Palmer.
Yeah, you're right, David. In this game, this is really Illinois' national championship. Ohio State's expected to win, but you're never sure what their headspace is going to be coming into it. They came in here locked and loaded and focused, and they're showing it here in the second half.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Out of the backfield, he's open. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. They'll give it to the back. Still on his feet at the 25. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
Man, I hate when that does.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Off play action. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. The inside handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back gets the give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks, and make plays.
Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Sayin. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. With the catch, it's Smith.
What's that call? On who? On who? I got a 60. Austin? All right, Austin, let me see. Let me see, Austin, what you do. 67. What?
Gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On the ready. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
Jeremiah got 8 targets. I typically don't like doing that. Sorry.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Makes the grab, it's Graham. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Oh, Austin.
Hold offense.
Bro, what is...
That penalty.
Bro, you held again. What did you do this time? So they called it after I threw the ball again. Oh, they're doing it.
The ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Second down coming up. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young
quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
You got to give this defense.
Starters already in.
It's a credit. They came in here with an outstanding game plan. They were able to execute. They have not allowed a point, and still in the fourth quarter, they are bringing it, and they get another sack.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's...
Hold on, chat. All right, we're good. We're good. All right, let's finish strong.
To move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Thurman. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there, and the quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Looking for space, it's Peoples. Breaks into the open.
Go,
really
Peoples.
good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Let's go.
They'll try the run. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Let's go! Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Baby Curry, gotta get going. It's last game, fellas. Last game, chat. Last game.
Back to pass. It's Hampton. Fires to the big fella. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The offense changing the play. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to run it. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. The give to the back. Across the 45. And that is how we will wrap this one up.
Gotta get them extra yards. Gotta get them extra yards. Got to.
Hardly unusual. It is a trophy that many aren't even aware exists, but Ohio State will once again take home the second oldest trophy in the Big Ten, the Yellow Buck. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Chat with dubs. On that note, we're gonna call it a stream. I appreciate y'all coming through, stopping by. You have a good holiday, happy New Year. Yeah, we rocking. But yeah, man. Last time I keep cutting it short. I don't want to cut it short right now, so make sure y'all see this. But appreciate y'all tapping in. And until the next